I'm not going to sugarcoat this one, but we got to talk about it because it has to deal with the internet and 15 minutes of fame. So we all know the infamous Tuah girl who got famous because of an interview that happened, late at night, and asking about what would make a guy get all excited and says, you got a hot Tuah and spit on that thing, right? Well, because of that, the internet seemed to go crazy. And because of that, Haley was able to make a name for himself, get a huge podcast deal, everything. I mean, one has to wonder, my goodness gracious cretaceous, she captured lightning in a bottle. But in this day and age, everyone who loves the internet or follows the internet or is connected to the internet wants to follow a person's story rise to fame so much. However, because of this, she decided to jump on a trend that always leads to epic failure. Or is that when somebody is finally realizing that their fame is done? Meme coins. As we all know, Bitcoin is a very, very popular e-currency. We all know it, okay? But there have been others trying to replicate that hype. And Haley decided to do a meme coin as well. And apparently, it was a pump and dump scheme. She did a hot Tuah on it and $50 million, poof, gone. And if you were dumb enough to fall for that, after all these other scams that came out with meme coins, if you were dumb enough to put money into that, you have no sympathy from me. I mean, these meme coins, these e-currencies, I mean, it is a completely radioactive market. I mean, it's led. There's been so many examples of insider trading, scam, abuse, madness, and insanity. And one of the leading figures who's been calling out a lot of these scam artists is Coffeezilla. Now, I follow his content. He's done great work. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast like a year ago, I believe. And since then, he has been dedicated in calling out MLMs, pyramid schemes, meme coin scandals, all this kind of stuff. And he was part of the Haktua call yesterday, in which he systematically not only raked Haley over the coals, okay, Haktua girl, all right, Haley Welch, that's her full name. She not only was she dragged over the coals, but as well as her entire team as well. So for everybody wondering what happened to that $50 million, well, let's do it like this. Click, 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 and it's gone. But hey, why don't all of you check this out? This was just a highlight of the video that took place. So go ahead and check it out. Coffeezilla, one of the dauntless few calling out all these jagoff scam artists.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand.
Hey, guys. What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
And that's a horrible way to start that off. By the way, it says a lot about her personality.
I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey, guys.
What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
So I want you guys to hear that. All right. So we're gonna rewind that again. The fact that it was connected to their creator accounts. I mean, it's what you call really, really sloppy. Now, Coffeezilla dedicated a whole video to it. I encourage you guys, please subscribe and follow his content. He has been a beacon of truth, especially calling out all these corrupt individuals that are taking people for a ride. And look, to my viewing audience, if you know somebody that is trying to get involved with e-currency or these meme coins, tell them to stop it and get help. It is always a disaster, and this should be seen as a prime example of a long, sad history of people being scammed. I know everyone wants to get rich quick. But see, the thing about these get rich quick schemes is that you're not at the top of the pyramid. You're not at the top. It's designed to sucker in people who are desperate.
Y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account? What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a
No,
fact.
it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
Yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We can answer that.
you know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why
How much did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make? And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme. Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pool?
That's not a scheme.
Who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that 1.8 million?
It's a foundation. No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited over $1 million was just made?
I'm telling you, a foundation.
Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
So listen, Coffeezilla has been doing a lot of work on this. He's been a leading investigator in calling out so many other outlets and people who have done this to their own fans. Now, you see this with a lot of, in real life streamers. You see this with a lot of people who maybe built a career up 15 minutes of fame. And then when they realize that they're not getting the views, the clout anymore, they decide to jump into e-currency. I mean, there have been a lot, and I do mean a lot of content creators that have abused the goodwill of their fans that helped create them in the first place, and then rug pulled them. So let's talk about what's going on here. But first, real quick, let's just pull up this article here. And again, huge shout out to Coffeezilla. Please, everybody, if you're not following his work, I encourage all of you to do so. He has been, again, one of the dauntless few covering all these kind of scams when it comes down to e-currency, Bitcoins, all this kind of stuff. So please follow his work. He's been one of the few people to actually call out some of these content creators that have hurt their own fans. I mean, it says a lot about these content creators who do that. So Haley Welch, better known as the viral Tuah girl, has excuse me, coughing too, has faced backlash following the failed launch of her meme coin Hawk. There we go, which crashed more than 90% just hours after it hit the market. Now the 22-year-old internet personality is being accused of scamming investors. If you invested into it, I love you, but you are not serious people. This week, Welch attempted to cash in on her viral fame by launching her own meme coin, cryptocurrencies that are based on viral memes or pop culture references such as Dogecoin or Pepe coin. Speaking to Fortune before the launch, Welch insisted that her meme coin named Hawk was not just a cash grab. However, less than, remember, I said the word less than 24 hours later, at least one investor had already filed a complaint with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission. Why would you do this? You had your 15 minutes of fame just right off in the sunset. You have a podcast. You have all of this. You didn't need to do this, but people get greedy. People get stupid. The clout gets the better of them, and they fail miserably. When Hawk launched on the Solana blockchain on Wednesday, December 4th, that was 2 days ago, evening, with a price of 0.005492, it quickly surged more than 900% and accumulated a market cap of 490 million. Why would people be this stupid? The token's price peaked at, below 0.00004028, the Crypto Times reported, before its market cap plummeted to 60 million, making a whopping 91% decline in value. The rapid nosedive was credited by some insider wallets and snipers entities that rapidly buy up huge amounts of the token supply at launch, which reportedly controlled between 80 to 90% of Hawk's supply. According to the Cointelegraph, one wallet managed to purchase 17.5% of the meme coin supply, worth at $993,000 at the time, and sold it less than 2 hours later for a profit of $1.3 million. Many online commentators accused Welch and her team of a pump and dump scheme. And let's say for a moment that Haley is maybe innocent of all of this, right? She could have very well got tricked by other people that were hyping on her name, following her along. I mean, there is that possibility, okay? But you're in charge of it. The buck stops with you. That's your name. You were the face of it. Did you not vet any of these people out? Because a lot of questions are going to be asked, because now the U.S. government's going to be involved, because people did lose their money. They lost. And they invested in you because you were a face and name that people trusted. which I will tell you, my audience, when you see these large content creators say, hey, invest in meme coin, invest in this, invest in that, red flags should be a flying, alarm bells should be a ringing, and everybody should be sending out smoke signals, because that's a sign of something going wrong real quickly, real fast. And it took less than 24 hours for this to happen. There have been so many content creators that have done this before. Continuing on, many online commentators accuse Welch and her team of a pump and dump scheme whereby coins are bought at a low price, heavily promoted to inflate their value, and then sold off at a peak, often by company insiders. Insider trading. Say it ain't so. Welch has denied all allegations of insider trading, stating in an ex-Twitter post that her team hasn't sold one token, not one KOL was given one free token. We tried to stop the snipers as best as we could through high fees in the start of the launch. At Metograph AG, she wrote, fees have now been dropped. The Independent has contacted Welch representatives for further comment. Welch's manager, Johnny Foster, previously told Fortune that Welch will own 10% of the supply of Hawk, but will not be able to sell it for 1 year. Okay. Welch's manager, continue on. I don't really see it like a gambling thing. Welch told the outlet, I think it's like a fun way to get my fans to interact. Well, people lost their money. When it comes down to money, it's a very serious thing. Still, that hasn't stopped social media users from making light of the crypto controversies. She's going to have to talk to a judge soon, one person wrote on X, while someone else replied, she just Hawk Tuah'd $1 million from our pockets. Welch shot to fame in June as the Hawk Tuah girl, thanks to a not safe for work interview on the street, interview posted by YouTubers Tim Dickerson and DRS Marlowe. Since then, Welch has signed with an agent and launched her own podcast, Talk Tuah. Talk Tuah. Well, there's a little furthermore in that video where I guess everyone is talking about, well, what else they can do. But don't worry, folks. It's time to go to sleep.
But I mean, let's be clear, like all of us, as much as we can say it's experimental, like we all run, like I run a business as well. And I have operational costs, and it's cool when, like, for example, those operational costs, for example, afford me to go.
Hold on, we got automatic selector saying, what happened to NFTs? Oh, they're gone, baby. Put them in the shredder. They're gone. They're gone, my lovelies. Okay, they're all gone. Okay, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. All gone. All gone. All gone. All gone. And again, it says just how desperate people are to try and make a quick buck, and how a lot of these content creators, when they get involved in cryptocurrency, a lot of them don't know what they're doing, and they're going to surround themselves with people who are yes men and yes women. All right. So if you're ever in a position of influence, remember, sometimes it's really good to have a person tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, dumbass, does this look like a good idea? Because it's probably not. Never surround yourself with yes people. Just throwing it out there. And again, less than 24 hours, okay? And Freddie G, come on, keep it clean here. And Eric Who says, Kit must create his own coin. A Tina Mayberry coin. Oh, I don't think so. No. I'm not getting involved in cryptocurrency. That's not my thing. I don't want to be involved in it. I don't like it, period. So let's rewind this video.
But I mean, let's be clear, like all of us, as much as we can say it's experimental, like we all run, like I run a business as well. And I have operational costs, and it's cool when, like, for example, those operational costs, for example, afford me to go fly somewhere internationally first class, for example. I'm just using this as an example. So there's like an incentive for someone who's like operating a business to basically like have a successful operation that's going. So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there.
No, boy. Forgot how sharp her voice was.
But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll.
You do a space. I forgot how quick that was. Anywho, I'm going to bed. lady, $50 million is gone. This is the time where you're speaking to your fans. The internet is forever. The internet is immortal. The internet never forgets. What is wrong with you? Okay, there's a good chance you could go to federal court right now. Anywho, I'm going to bed right now. No, you do not do that. Here,
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But
Yeah.
anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
she's going to sleep. All right. Hey, took a playbook out of Biden when he was speaking at Vietnam. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to bed. We covered that. I forget what month that was. Biden was in Vietnam. He told the people, hey, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to bed. And I get it. Time difference, jet lag, whatever. I'll give him an excuse on that. But lady, Haley, so many people are going to remember that you said that. Anywho, I'm going to bed. Anywho, I'm going to bed. Oh, $50 million? Yeah. All right. Whatever. Bye. I'm going to bed. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Yeah, this is a serious thing right now. Everything that you say is going to be noted, recorded, analyzed, looked into. And if you don't think Coffeezilla is done with you, no, he's going to go all in. I have followed that man's work. He is one person you do not want to make an enemy out of.
Guys,
income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. For I guess we're talking over here, and I don't know if
Yeah, Nick, boy. Hey, Nick, man. Come on. Stop spitting. Finish.
what the distribution is, but are you guys able to
Let's let
speak in
Haley
terms of
sleep.
like?
It's been a rough day. It's all good. We'll come back tomorrow, Nick. You know, we ain't going nowhere.
You
It's all
can't
good.
you can't
You
just
could
tell me
DM
what your salary is from this. I'll tell you what mine is.
Oh boy. Yeah, talking about salary and everything else. So how do we end this segment? Well, the story isn't finished yet, okay? It's not. Not by a long shot. And many people who did get scammed. I mean, a rug pull of $50 million gone. Coffeezilla saying that this is the sloppiest cryptocurrency he has seen. All right. And he has seen a lot. And if he's able to find it, think about what happens when the federal authorities get involved. All right. Think about what happens when other people start launching their own lawsuits and investigations. This is by far the worst thing that could happen to somebody who made their fame by just saying something really stupid. The internet jumped on it. Sometimes it's just best to ride off into the sunset. But I feel, look, and in case, hey, look, and Great Potential says she does sound like Bart Simpson. Be nice, everybody. But hey, look at this. I got rug pulled, Tone. That Hawk Tuah chick, she wiped me out. I thought her coin was the future. For those who don't know, I am a Sopranos fan. All right. Hey, let's face it. Cryptocurrencies and all these meme coins, they always go broke. Quasimodo, he predicted all this. And finally, hey, look. I'm okay. Just one thing I got to pull out here. And it's not related to the story. All right. And say pull out here. It's horrible choice of words since this is Hawk Tuah girl. But I'm going to end this on a funny note. The biggest conspiracy of the Hawk Tuah girl no one is talking about. Not one single man has come forward to collect the clout of getting blown by Hawk Tuah. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. I mean, has somebody come forward? Gentlemen. Oh, man. Hey, we are ending 2024 on a strong note. Year of the Dragon. And what does the Year of the Dragon teach us always?
All lies will be exposed.
All lies will be exposed. And Hawk Tuah better Hawk Tuah it real quickly to find herself a good lawyer quick. Because Coffeezilla, I know he's going to find out more. And I know other investigators are going to find out more, and more things are going to be revealed to the world.